The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. This is Morris. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll
Teddy, stop. Eat him.
2. And
Stop.
It'll be 3rd and 10 now.
Yeah. Just put it down and eat him.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Flushed out. Murray fighting. Lost the football.
Give me that ball.
And picked up
Give me that ball.
And he will score.
Oh, I just killed you.
Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to
lit you up at the same time you dove. Like I hit stick. I hit stick at literally the perfect time. Ross, did you see me hit stick that at the same time you dove? Fuck, I missed it. God damn it.
His kick is no good.
Dude, that was insane.
This one stays a 6-0 game. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. It's a very short kick, taken right at the 20. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line.
Just eat him, Jay. Stop playing.
Get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
Good starting field position for him as they come up 1st and 10 at the 45. First down, Murray.
I don't know why I did that again. Holy fuck. What did my guy do that for?
But it's 2nd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage.
Stop playing, Jitties. Eat him.
Line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down. To throw on 3rd down, Murray, and that's caught by Smith.
I can't believe he caught that, dude.
Just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. The pickup goes for 16 and a Raider 1st down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Watch the ship, watch the ship. Hey, hey, watch the ship, watch the ship. Ship, watch the ship.
They'll run on 1st down. Morris. He'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Here we go, here we go. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up.
Here's Morris.
Wow.
And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On 1st down, it's Morris. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they can open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
You go tight. You got tape. Hit him all.
And now Murray's going to set up to throw. That's caught.
I want my cornerback in.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. DK Metcalf, his 6th touchdown of the season, as his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy. So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now they try the right side here. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Throwing his Allen on 3rd. Oh, he almost picked it.
Stupid. The fact that he doesn't toast that cornerback is
That's a throw we'd
insane.
like to have back. Now 4th
Your
down.
cornerback. Oh, you mean my 98
How
fucking
about the
speed? I'm saying that you
execution of
should have
defense
toasted
right
him.
there. Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
You should have fucking had him toasted.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. Going for it on 4th down. Allen, open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. It's a gain of 11 and a 1st down, L.A.
He's got hands.
Well, peel back the curtain, partner. We've got a pretty good look into how they plan to play this game. Aggressive seems to be the word. Going for it on 4th down in that situation.
Yeah, opening drive. Now, we know this coaching staff, they have traits of aggression in their history, but what a start to this game. They're going for it.
Yeah, a lot of people might say reckless, but they got it. 1 for 1 on 4th down here early in the game.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
You gotta find something he can do.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
25, check 25, check 12.
Allen going to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on a final play.
He just doesn't lead him. It's so crazy.
These two teams all
I had your guy
tied after
burnt,
one.
too, and he threw it behind him.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Check, check, check.
After the turnover, here's Murray.
Oh, my
God. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Sausage.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up second down.
On second down, it's
Jamal.
And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Here's Murray.
Get him.
Can't find anywhere to go.
That's
with
lumberjack.
It, and he goes down.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Murray and company going for it on 4th. Oh, the pressure's too great, and he goes down once more. Samson Abuka, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Check. Watch 54. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Now a handoff here to his running back. So he got free of one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. Bringing him down there, Jonathan Allen.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Allen. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything
terrible.
off.
Throw it out there.
3rd. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do?
Get it.
You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Now Allen taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And
oh my God.
Connect, incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
He's so bad.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. So they're going for it, and here's Allen. That's going to be knocked away. And
dude, Josh Allen. That was a comeback.
Doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Raider D, they get the
football. Yeah, but no, that has nothing to do with your corner as much as just I don't even know what that throw is. It's not the receiver.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their futures. They look ahead to the offseason. What spots do they maybe need to fill?
I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. 2nd down, Murray sets to throw. And he can't get
I don't know what
rid of
Lumberjack did. Just stood there and let Abuka just
in there
take
for
him.
the sack,
like,
and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19.
You see him give it to him? He's like, you can have it. Oh, no, that it wasn't even Lumberjack.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Murray going to throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
He's second in the NFL in interceptions, and you understand why. He plays a game of great intelligence.
What do you mean? You guys are doing the same thing.
Ability to break on the football when it's in the air.
So fun to watch his closing speed, and another example of it on that play. It'll be a 51-yard punt.
Yes, I do. But
and it'll be Charger
then he's way off, or he underthrows it. So I don't know what to do. He's just terrible. Actually, I know what to do. I need to get rid of him. That's what I need.
The Charger drive about to get going. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys, Allen hit. He lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. And they're going to get the football just
I don't know what. And then
10,
Josh Allen just stands there like, Josh Allen's like,
They went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might well go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a third and about 7 left. Here's Murray. And it's
Give me that.
at the goal line. Snags it for the pick.
And no.
The return. They got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
So after the INT, it's Allen. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Stokes. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down. Second quarter, 2 minutes
that was
to
the
go.
number 1 guy.
Ball game. And we remind you,
that
coming
receiver,
up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
We
get slap happy up here sometimes. Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
I know, it's Josh Allen being a piece of shit. That's what I just said. That's what I said.
Now Allen to throw again. And he
incomplete. Wow.
Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver.
So when then he does have a good throw. That
this
happens.
Defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back. In pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
On the crossing route, complete.
Finally he makes a throw.
That one good for 24 yards. Allen now on first down. Allen hit. He lost the football. And with a flag down, he goes down. So they're able to sack him. Now the penalty looks like it could be holding. Let's find out. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. Now Allen again. Brian Burns, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. looking out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15.
I hate Josh Allen so much.
Take over
I
now,
despise
first and
the
10.
fuck out of him. Like, there's some mad babies.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we've got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure.
Oh, Jamal.
With nothing. That's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah. Will they make up for it?
Right.
And defensive back Jamal Adams in on the stop.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 44-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
Now Murray throwing on 2nd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Murray with a 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. Had to pass there, 3rd and long on your own side of the field. Just couldn't come up with anything.
That's why teams
There's
always talk
ads
about
on my
having to win
YouTube
the early
stream.
downs, meaning you've got to gain yardage and set yourself up for 3rd and short, because when it's 3rd and long, the odds go down significantly trying to pick up the first down, even throwing the football.
$51 yards on the punt there. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Charger drive about to get going. Well, what's the plan of attack here? Very late 2nd quarter, and look where the ball is.
Yeah, bad spot for you, but the defense has all 3 timeouts. So what you're telling your team is ball security number 1. It's not all on the running backs if you decide to run the football. That offensive line has got to protect them and wedge out some space, because you can't just kneel. They take 3 timeouts. They're going to get the ball back in good field position with a chance to put points on the board. You've got to try and get a first down and run out this first half.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. He's going to loft one deep left side. And this throw will be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the
throw
first
it out
half.
there, and he can't lead him. He's got 99 throw
target.
power. Like, if he leads him there, like, just a little bit, I could get to it with Hardman.
The Oakland offense about ready to start this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively on
Give me that.
Now this is intercepted. My goodness.
Oh, no. Fuck.
Picked off at the 47. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
At the 43-yard line.
Right there. Right there. 54 miles. Hey, tight down.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Incomplete.
Terrible Josh Allen.
Now. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up second down.
I know. He's fucking horrible. I'm smashing over to the left, like holding over the left.
Throwing again. Allen. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. That one good for 13 and a Charger first. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And this one is right down Broadway. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. This is taken at the 3. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Like, how bad is that? That's a touchdown, dude, if I have a decent quarterback. Holy fuck. Like, be worse, Josh Allen. No, not that bad, though. And it happens so freaking well. It is just, it's tremendously gay. God, it drives me insane how bad he is. Be worse.
Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. Open man, completes it to Smith-Schuster. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Here's Allen to throw it. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 19. And a big turnover there as his guys
you got 2 guys that watch. There's not even there's 2 guys. There's 2, yeah, but they're not all over him. Don't say it's triple coverage. Like, there's 3 guys there at the end of the play.
And not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong
but he's so bad.
And running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
A little bit of daylight on that first down run. Sets him up nicely. 8 yards on the carry. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Morris. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. A lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. On 2nd down now, it's Morris. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Mika Fitzpatrick made the play defensively, the first-round pick out of Alabama.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old-school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Continues to be a struggle for this offense and this home crowd. They're growing a little restless here in the second half.
And I think they've just got to look at how they're trying to move the football. Yeah, you want to run it, but maybe you spread it out, maybe some swing passes that can take the place of runs and give you a little more space.
On third down, it's McKenzie.
Oh, my God, the fact that they get those blocks. Oh, and he's not going to catch him.
All the way in. Touchdown, Oakland. Isaiah McKenzie, his second touchdown on the season. And once again, the Raiders are back out in front. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
This will be fielded at the 6. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Allen, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Allen.
Oh, my God, dude.
They're just forcing it into too many tough spots. That was almost
you didn't touch it. You didn't touch it. You didn't touch it. Ryan, you didn't touch it.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? They do go for it. Here's Allen. He's got his tight end fan. Boy, a curious decision to go for it.
Oh, that is so stupid.
And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position.
That's so fucking gay.
They'll run on 1st down. Morris. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on run downs. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the 2nd level.
They run again with Morris. And he'll be close to a 1st down at the Chargers 31.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Here we go. Pittsburgh. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
On third down, it's Morris. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the third down conversion.
Strip the ball. Strip that ball. Check 26, check 26. Kill. Hey, turn it up.
On first down, it's Morris. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 22-yard line.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a give right side. Byrne. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11. Throwing is Murray on third down.
Pick that. Oh my God. Yeah. Holy fuck, dude. Holy fuck.
One there, but at least it does get him to 4th down.
I think he's taking an awful chance with the football right there. You've got to lead, you've got to protect it, and he's taking chances putting it out there in a little bit of jeopardy.
Especially in a spot like
fucking
this.
Hot potato.
Quarter, as you said, trying to cling to that advantage.
Yeah, that one probably should have been picked, huh?
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Charger drive about to get going.
54. Right here. Hey, watch it.
On first down, Allen. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this will be caught at the 30. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
Juju, maybe I just need to throw to
Juju Smith-Schuster with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. As they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is, as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this 4th quarter. This fielded at the 2. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want a drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants a drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Morris. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
2-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and 11.
The Raiders on third down. They've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 11. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it.
What the fuck was my guy doing there?
Run for this. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
How many times have we seen this late in the
when you're running 10 yards outside, he's still faked out.
Get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. They run with Morris.
Humble.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
A good run, got 7 on 1st. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Morris, and he gets it down to the 32. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
So up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. Now it's Morris. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
On 2nd down, it's McKenzie. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Going to give this time to the tailback. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Temptation there certainly to go for this, but I think you have to kick it, right?
The temptation coming from the fantasy owners, right? I mean, there are some that are going to want to kick it because they may have that kicker, but overall, get more yardage, maybe a chance for a touchdown. But no, absolutely not. Run that field goal kicker out there. Kick it. You got to take the chance to take the lead right now. You don't want to put it back on your defense.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They run for it with Morris. And he will have the first before he's brought down right on the chalk of the 20. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively.
Make it.
They'll run on 1st down. Morris. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Let's get off the field, D. Let's get off the field, D.
The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now.
It's 4th down.
I'd expect it. Nick Bosa's worthless. Literally does nothing.
Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
Let's get it.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming.
A 32-yard attempt.
The kick by Lambeau is good. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He'll look to throw. And he can't corral it. That would have wrapped it up if he'd been able to hold on. Instead, it brings up 3rd down. So back-to-back.
Yeah, but he didn't even give him a, like, he threw it fucking.
Before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the 1st down. That's what's vital to them.
So fucking ignorant.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
55. Hey, check right 27. Check right 27. We got it.
Allen to throw. Open man, Smith-Schuster. It's complete. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. He's back to throw. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here.
Mike spot 4. Mike spot 4. Target.
Alert!
Right there. 54. Right there. 54 Mike.
I don't even know why this team showed up.
Back to throw. And, oh, a
I tried to
crusher
soft
there as it's
touch that, too.
intercepted. Picked off at the 12.
And he's gonna score.
And nothing but daylight ahead. The 20, 10.
I fucked that up.
This one back
But,
into the
I mean,
end
I
zone.
can't.
The Raider defense delivers
Huh?
a score.
No, I wanted Hardman. But
So they were in field goal range, chance to go to overtime,
I
got
expected
greedy
them to
going
go
for the
after
win.
Juju
Do you
and
think
try to
maybe
play on
on the
him.
sideline they felt compelled to go for that win?
the thing is
Sometimes
like
that's what
if I had
happens
soft,
because
if
as a head
I
coach, you have to
tapped
take the
it,
pulse of your
soft
team.
touch
You
it,
have to know
but
where you are and how
I
they're
probably
feeling.
would've had a touchdown
and maybe
there.
he thought, we've got to win it right now. Overtime, we might not have anything left for that. So maybe that's why they went for it and pressed it.
Unfortunately, it backfired. Point after by Lambeau, up and good. They're all through now in that game in Tampa. And that one belonging to the
I threw
Buccaneers.
4 picks.
Derek Carr, 2 touchdown passes in the W. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick to get the ball back, and then score again. But they can't worry about the
Never
last
seen
2
it.
points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly.
39
then they'll take it from
yards.
there.
So this one, a victory for the Oakland
stupid.
Raiders.
It's fake.
And they were really
That's
helped
fake
by their
news.
defense.
39, you threw for 39 yards.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by
4
that is in the old
interceptions.
days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was
Ryan, you
people
ran it
down,
for
holding down their
92.
yardage,
Yeah,
right?
you had a
Don't
little
let
over
them throw
100
the ball
yards.
through the
Yeah,
air and
92
gain a
with
lot.
that guy.
But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So for Oakland, it will wind up a .500 season as the win means they'll finish right at 8-8. And by just about all accounts, not the type of year they were hoping to have.
No,
Meanwhile, for our
I don't
visitors-
disagree with you. What I'm saying is it's fake. Like, no team is going to be able to do that. Like, the AI, to your point, no, listen, to your point, the AI would be smart and be like, okay, they're clearly, I'm going to play the run. Well, correct, but you're also picking the same running plays. But that's what I'm saying, the AI, to your point. I am. I actually did change it quite a bit. I've got to get rid of Josh.